Part 4 for my custom 3D printed spoiler that I'm making for my Drift Miata. In the last part, we finished all the fiberglassing, so now it's time to clean it up. I used this Rust-Oleum filler primer so that it can fill all of the little crevices that the fiberglass created on the surface. I honestly went super light in the beginning so that there weren't any drips or runs, but then I remembered that everything's going to be covered in Bondo anyway, so it really didn't matter. Here's how it dried, and you can see that there's still some holes, but it filled a good amount of them. And now it's time to actually Bondo the piece. Bondo looks super scary to work with, but it's actually super easy. All you do is literally just pour out the base, which is the gray stuff, and then mix in this hardener that comes with it. My general rule of thumb for how much hardener to use is to just run a bead across the whole diameter of the base that you have already poured out, and it should be good. Your hardener shouldn't be this liquidy. This is just because mine has been sitting in my closet for over a year now. You want to make sure that you mix it in super well so that there isn't base Bondo on whatever piece you're trying to work with, and it never hardens. Then all you gotta do is literally lather it onto whatever you're trying to work with. Bondo only needs about 30 minutes before it hardens up, but I left mine overnight. You see, after it hardens, it leaves this like crazy rough finish, so using 80 grit sandpaper on my orbital sander, I just went down. You wanna make sure you're wearing a respirator because breathing this stuff in is really bad for you. And then this is how it's looking after going up to 120 grit. I bought this sanding guide powder to try, and honestly, it was very helpful. All you do is shake around the dye so that it gets on the applicator, and then you just brush it onto whatever you're working on. The whole idea is that the dye will seep into any holes or scratches that you've missed while sanding and make it easier for you to get a nice clear finish. You can see that after a quick sanding, all of the dye is just sitting in the holes or scratches that you might have missed. If you wanted a super perfect finish, you obviously keep going up in grits and making sure that you're not missing any high or low spots, but since this is just a drift car and I don't really care, I'm not going to. That's like 85% of the work done on this spoiler, so all I gotta do is color match it with the vinyl wrap that I have from my car. Make sure to like and follow so you can stay up to date with the build and see how the end result comes out. And this is